She has created magic on screen time and again and won millions of hearts, and here she's back again with Dear Maya. I'm talking about none other than Manisha Koirala. Hi Manisha and welcome to Midday.
Thank you so much for having me.
Manisha, I saw your trailer, the trailer of Dear Maya. It looks intriguing and it looks, it just creates a lot of curiosity about Maya, and the word in itself is Maya. So what is Maya?
Well, it is actually quite a mysterious plot. So that's why all the more reason for the people to come and see it.
And what took you so long to come back and show that kind of that magic that we have been missing for so long?
I was waiting for the right script, and once I got that, I'm here.
We also have the director of the film, Sunaina. And Sunaina, I would like to know that when you were thinking of making Dear Maya, why did you think about Manisha?
I didn't think of anyone else. So when I was writing it, I knew that I wanted Manisha, and I would definitely approach her and see if she would be interested, because her body work, the talent that she has, and the fact that she can pull off anything with such amazing conviction, and she just molds herself beautifully into all the characters she's played. So I just knew it. I didn't think even twice about the reason or anything. I just knew in my gut that I had to go to Manisha.
And is it purposely done? Because from the trailer, what I gathered was, people they just want to know what is Maya up to and why is she living that kind of a life as the trailer, the girls portray.
Yeah.
So have you purposely put that kind of curiosity and the kind of intriguingness that I would, that the audience might just keep thinking that what's going to happen next? Is that kind of a story?
Yeah, that it's in the script itself that there is a lot of curiosity that these two girls have towards Maya Devi, and she's their neighbor, and so they see her off and on when they're coming and going from school every day. So the film has that built into it. What goes on in Maya Devi's life, what's happening from the point of the girls, we are constantly seeing and questioning and wondering. So that wonder has come into the trailer.
We have seen you, playing roles which portray a woman in a very different, as a strong character. In this film, do you think that kind of portrayal is going to be there, or is it a story of a vulnerable woman who's like very lonely kind of a woman?
Well, it's actually about this film is the story is about hope, and it has a beautiful message at the end. So that's the strength, I feel.
You talked about hope, you talked about faith, and we know that the kind of strength you have, always lived with, it is just commendable. And I can't actually describe it. So what's your mantra, like when you have to fight big challenges in life, how do you face it and how do you live with that?
Well, a couple of things. In fact, we all have that strength in us, which we never actually know till we are faced with the situation, and that kind of made us realize that we all of us have that. Secondly, it's like there are so many people who probably have faced bigger challenges and graver situation, and seeing them handling with it with so much beauty and dignity inspired me to be that. And I was constantly looking for an example, strength, and I found so many. So I got strength from looking at other great examples.
Manisha, over the years, many things change. The way we conduct ourselves, the way we conduct our lives. So when you come back on screen, the working pattern or something that you feel has changed over the years for you as an actor.
Yeah, it has. In fact, I think the cinema nowadays is dwelling a lot more towards realism, and different kinds of stories are being told, and even the experimentation of the way the story is being told is also new. So I feel during 90s and late 90s there was a certain kind of thing which like too much of a black and white and no gray areas. Nowadays I think it's more human to be in a gray, and also more realistic and more realism, and even the performances are more organic rather than melodramatic. So the plots are different, the acting style is different. A lot has changed.
So then there's certain women who have this secrecy in their aura, or maybe
Mysteriousness.
yeah. Do you think that Manisha has it? I know I'm just asking blatantly, but as a director's view.
Yes, yes. I think it's enigma. There's a charm and there's an enigma.
True.
Kind of to whenever Manisha's on screen and when she kind of lights it up. And I
Absolutely.
think everyone will agree with that. There's so many songs and films and examples of that. And I've seen that in person when we're on set. There was this sequence where she smiles and our entire unit was just paused and said,
They
you
got
know?
elated.
yeah. So she has that. It's in her, the charm. There's an enigma. There's also certain radiance of positivity, which I love personally. I feel that there's an aura of calmness and good vibes that comes from her all the time, and that is kind of reflected on screen when she is playing whatever part she's playing. You know, she might be playing the evil character in the film, but there's an aura of goodness that's always around her.
Right.
Yeah, which makes her so interesting as a director. Yeah.
And also in the trailer with those the kind of I wouldn't say wrinkles, but maybe that tired face and do you think that as a person, do you think that you carry that secrecy in your eyes or in your personality ever, or you are just like open book and there's nothing to hide kind of a feel?
I'm mostly an open book. And Maya Devi's character has a lot of mystery in it, has a lot of pain in it, has a lot of anguish and fear and all that. So it's I try to bring that out.
Do you have any fears otherwise, like in your real life, that you have been trying to fight and still striving?
Trying to fight what?
Any kind of fear that you have been living with, anything?
We have I is of course, I mean, fear is something which is there, but one doesn't have to give so much of importance to it. So for me it became health challenges, and that I have learned to live with it. I have to be okay with that. So whenever the fear comes, I have to say, okay, it's come, and I'm waiting for it to go.
That's a good thing to learn, actually, how to deal with it. And also I read somewhere that after completing Dear Maya, you want to go on a vacation. Why did you say that? What was did Sunaina really make you work hard on the film?
No, I think Sunaina needs a break.
We're both going.
So actually we were discussing where to go, and but yeah, I mean, I think when you put your heart and soul and sweat and blood in a project, and you try and do everything possible so that it gets a good release and it doesn't go unnoticed, and it gets its due, then that lot of hard work is also enjoyable hard work. So.
You also said that you wait for a good script. Now, after having done so many good films, like amazing films that you have given, now is it really difficult for you to decide now what is a good script for you now?
No, absolutely. A good script is a good script. It's when a story is well written, when the characters are well defined, when it's a smooth journey of narration. So that's a good story. And something also which is really important to me is something that I have not done before. It's not a replica and this thing. So I mean, Dear Maya, when it came to me, it was such a huge relief, because I was getting other scripts and I was not so happy, and I was like, oh, I hope I don't have to compromise and work, and I was just hoping that. So it was a huge relief.
Also, I have seen you doing a lot of such roles which are like emotionally very taxing. I don't know much about this film. I'll have to watch it. But then, do you think at times that does, as an actor, that does get on you, and you just kind of can't get over certain scenes or certain emotions that you have portrayed on screen?
See, there is it gets taxing when there's a emotionally draining sequences. It does, one do get affected with it, but an actor's job is to switch on and switch off. It's like when the work is done and when it's back up, I don't like to. I wouldn't try to bring home my work. So I want to be completely disconnected as much as I can be. I would like to do that.
As a director, I would ask you how difficult it is to handle Manisha Koirala.
Oh, not difficult at all. It's a pleasure. It's a privilege. Not at all. It just we kind of instantly vibed, and I'm very, very comfortable with Manisha, and it was very easy for me to talk to her, and we discussed the script at length. So on set, it was just amazing. I had absolutely no hang-ups at all of approaching her and discussing the character, and vice versa, I hope.
Yeah.
And it flowed very easy for me and for her.
So, Sunena and I have this beautiful rapport. Like, I remember the first day when we did a look test photo shoot, she had come to pick me up, and we went to the studio together, and we were discussing something else. And I just, she's intelligent, she's educated, she is independent, yet very petite and feminine. I love these qualities about her, and she's also very strong in terms of what she wants, because she's a creator. She's the one who's written the script. So that clarity is there in her, So I enjoyed being with her and talking to her besides doing a movie with her.
Lastly, I would request you to, if you have to call people, like, to come and see Maya's story, how would Maya do that?
Oh, this is
not for Manisha.
क्या कहूँगी बताओ, आप डायरेक्टर हो.
Maya तो कुछ बोलेंगी नहीं.
Actually, she wouldn't say anything. She just, I think, the eyes will speak perhaps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just follow Maya.
Yeah.
Manisha, one last thing I want to know. It's about, dealing with stress, health issues that you have said. It's not easy. But I would like, because you are kind of an example that, many people can learn from. Could you please guide them, like if they are going through any health issues or any kind of emotional trauma, how to get over that and how do you deal with the situation?
Wow. So, basically, challenges are there in every nook and corner, and life is filled with that, but we also have innate ability to deal with it. And one thing which has been my mantra, and that is this too shall pass. And if a bad time has come, bad time will go also. Now the other thing is also how much focus, how much of attention, how much of energy do we want to give it to the bad time. It's only good for learning a lesson from it, but not really drowning ourselves into that, in the pain and all that, because we have or we always have a choice. We can always choose to learn from it and move on, or we can choose to be stuck there and permanently be damaged and hurt. So I decided to basically learn the lesson and move on and experience more of life.
That is very well suggested. And Manisha and Sunena, thank you so much for talking to us. And I wish and I request all the fans of Manisha to go and watch Maya's story, because I'm sure the secret that's going to unfold has to be very, very interesting, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.